judgment, when we talk about looking at both sides of the issue, I'm sure it's no secret that America is very divisive right now, and arguments are going on both sides of the aisle. And this is a time now more than ever that we have the opportunity as adults to show what character, strength, and judgment looks like, and being able to have honest and civil communications with people that might disagree with our values and goals and beliefs, and be able to honestly disagree with them, but in a cordial manner, but of holding and seeing all the facts as well. I think that's a major component of what makes judgment so beneficial for us. To personal story, judgment for myself. I'm a rock climber, as you can see, and I have to use judgment on a trip-by-trip basis. I have to judge the weather, I have to judge my personal ability, I have to judge the ability of my partner that's going with me, because no, I'm not crazy and I don't free solo stuff, never will. But I have to take all those things into account. Those are two-sided arguments, and one side is heavily weighed by my emotions because I love to climb, I want to go climb. So I will stretch the limits of making good judgment calls time and time again. So that's a very important thing for me in climbing. It also is important right now because we are locked down. North Carolina, where I live, is under a stay-at-home order right now, and they're saying this essential trips or outside that, and there's a lot of conflicting things going on right now about what we should be doing, what we can be doing, and the climbing community has come together and said that no, we should be staying at home. We should be doing our part to flatten the curve. And as hard as it is for me to do, because my selfish side says I'm climbing, it's me and one other person or whatever. I think very selfish in that mindset, but I don't take into account the trailheads, the streets, the rescue personnel, and everything. And that's the other side of the argument. And when I take time to really dive into that, I know that making the right judgment call to stay home and flatten the curve is the right thing to do. Does it suck? Yes, of course it does. But it's if I don't do it, then who else is going to do it?
We have a would you rather question for you.
Yeah, got a question?
Uh-huh.
What's that?
Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early?
Ooh, a good one. Good would you rather question. All right, we're gonna keep those for a little bit later. But I hope that you share stories of judgment, not only with the people that you're close to, but your kids, so that they can learn how to use judgment as a character strength to grow in their abilities. So at this point, we've got a great game beginning to start. That is called Would You Rather. So it sounds like we've gotten quite a few responses.
We have.
So you get into your place, and now we've got our Would You Rather game board. Contestants Haven and Kellen joining us all the way from their bedrooms. Okay. So first, we're gonna bring it over. You're gonna be on your side because I gotta separate these two, especially now. Parents, you know what I'm talking about. They start like they're loving each other, but then it's just like you start with boxing gloves, and then everything goes out the window. Alrighty then, the game Would You Rather, and for everybody watching out there, you can go to Travis Manion Foundation's website in their resources and download today's lessons and all the lessons that have been going over in the Character Isn't Canceled program through the Character Development and Character Does Matter program for Travis Manion Foundation. So you can find these Would You Rather questions. You can find the lesson that we went through today and the discussions right there. So feel free to download those. All righty. Are my two contestants ready? Oops, the wild hair is coming out. You got to get ready, kind of like Sylvester Stallone in Over the Top. It's like a switch. If you're pretty young, you don't know that reference. I'm sorry. You should watch Over the Top. All right, guys. Let's start with you, Kellen. Would you rather be able to control the weather or have the ability to talk to animals?
Talk to animals. Control the weather.
Control the weather. Okay. Why? Why would you want to talk to weather? Or talk to animals? Talk to weather.
I would want to because imagine if you're like in a situation like an orangutan is about to bite your face off.
Okay.
Banana.
Okay.
Give it a banana.
Okay. Oh, so you try to rationalize with him.
Yes.
Right. Okay. That's a good trait.
My guy's a lot tastier.
Okay. Oh, so okay. There we go. Bargaining. I got you. So why would you want to control the weather?
Like if there was like a concert or something and it got rained out, but a bunch of people already paid money and it was non-refundable, then I would be like.
You could be at that concert and you could
Yeah.
be like, I'm rocking, and like rain comes in and you're like, that's
You're
pretty
gone.
selfless of you. I mean, would you like? What if somebody called and was like, "Hey, man, I'm about to go to this concert. Would you mind like swiping the weather away? Are you gonna
Yeah, it
help a
doesn't
brother
hurt me.
out like that?"
It doesn't hurt me.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, Haven. Would you rather be the funniest person alive or the smartest person alive?
I mean, I'm already the funniest person.
You heard it here, folks.
Funniest.
Funniest.
Smart people suck.
Wow.
Funniest, I agree with Haven.
Funniest. Both of you want to be the funniest. A comedian, funny father's dream. Thank you. So okay, why did you pick?
Because if you're smart and you can't be funny, you would have no friends. And
Okay.
bowling shoes and your own bowling ball.
Okay.
Like if somebody was feeling down, then I could try to cheer them up. But like, if you're being smart, it's like tears.
Actually,
soften
tears
them.
generate from the. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no, I can see your point there. I definitely see your point there. All right, Kellen, why don't you look on the screen real quick and let's see what's some would you rather scroll. You probably have to two finger scroll up a little bit.
Well, I saw.
Yeah, what was
one.
that? 10 minutes early or 20 minutes late? Is that what the other one was?
Yeah. There's another one.
10
as
minutes
well.
late or 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean,
And there's another one. Would you rather finding a jewel or finding a ancient board game?
okay. So all right. So would we rather be 20 minutes early or 10 minutes late?
20 minutes early, because I'm always running.
No, it's 20 minutes early or 10 minutes late.
Yeah, that's what I said. Would I rather be what?
You said 10 minutes early
Oh,
and
okay,
2
whatever.
minutes late.
Hey, it's quarantine. Quarantine break. I would rather be 20 minutes early.
So would I.
Yeah.
Who wants to be 10 minutes late?
Well, I don't think anybody wants to be 10 minutes late.
It's like, would you rather? Like,
But there are people out there that like get kind of annoyed if you show up too early for things. You know, like the 5 to 10 minute sweet spot is kind of the general. You know, anytime you go over that, apparently it's like faux pas to do it. I don't know. I didn't know that there was a
Wait,
a license on what's that?
finding an ancient board game or finding...
Oh yeah, finding a jewel or an ancient board game. Ancient board game all the way. I mean, are we talking like Jumanji ancient board game, or are we just talking? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would still play Jumanji as well too. Ancient board game, just because there's so much. I mean,
well,
a jewel.
the jewel is in the ancient board game, because in Jumanji... Well,
But see, that's the second layer. So if I can have the jewel in the board game, why would I want just the
Wait,
jewel?
if
Because
it was-
I can't make the jewel give me the game.
wait, if it was an ancient board game...
What
Is
if it was like an ancient
if
jewel?
it wasn't like magical or whatever, it's just an ancient board game.
Yeah, but no, it just could be a fun ancient board game. You know, I mean, that ancient board game could be like pickup sticks or something. Do we have any more Would You Rather? Let's see. Any more? No. Wow, come on, people. We need some Would You Rathers. There are literally 62 of you online right now that
Wait,
Would
would
You
you
Rather.
rather your shirts always be 2 sizes small or too big or 1 size too small?
Oh, wow.
Too big.
Wow. Who is that? Andrea. I mean, just like torture me again. You know, that's right down the center. 1 size too small or 2 sizes too big. I mean,
One size is too big.
2 sizes too big?
Yeah.
So you're just like all tenting around out there, you know, just like, hey, you want to get in this shirt with me? There's enough size in there, you know, like. But I guess, yes, I understand where a one size too small shirt would not
but you
be
wouldn't,
beneficial
you wouldn't be
for a
able to-
woman. For a woman, we have to think in that regard. I mean, like you could see this thing with a really small shirt on. I mean, it wouldn't be pretty, but I mean,
We have
manage.
Okay.
Would you rather have
we have
cereal every
1,
day
2,
or
3.
eggs?
We have 4
Ooh,
new.
That's a
Cereal.
that's a rabbit hole. Like what cereal? I mean, any cereal? We talking Fruity Pebbles? I mean, what kind of eggs?
Fruity Pebbles.
I mean,
Okay, let's start with the first
all
one.
right, okay.
Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or read everyone's minds?
Teleport in everywhere or read people's minds?
I would
Oh
teleport.
man,
people's
I feel like we've unlocked Pandora's box on asking would you rather questions to people. I would rather teleport anywhere.
Teleport, yeah.
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 It's like, Mom,
But
chores.
how crappy would teleporting anywhere be right now?
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Let's go to Italy.
Nope, can't.
It's
Like, let's go
there's
anywhere.
more.
No, you can't because of the stay-at-home order,
Yeah.
right? You know, unless you were like teleporting in. I don't know.
Okay, wait, we have
All right,
a
so we
lot.
got some more.
I saw
Yeah,
one.
people
Would
just
you
like
would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
invasible.
Invasible.
All right, man. You can tell someone's been out of school a little bit too long. Yeah, I think. All right. I think I would rather
Okay, slow down.
fly. Be able to fly.
I
than be
would-
invisible.
Yeah, fly as well. We already
Because that's another rabbit hole. Are my clothes invisible? Is it just clothes walking around there now? You know,
That would be awesome. Okay.
Because me being
Invisible.
able to fly, invisible. Okay.
No, actually fly.
So, what do you think? You know, we've been doing a lot of would you rather's, a lot of funny ones, a lot of pretty much a lot of funny ones. But you know, I want to be serious for a second about it because we can also talk about this in the would you rather mind frame of thinking about how we look towards our future. You know, and would you rather spend your money this way or spend your money that way? You know, I don't want to get into telling people how to spend their money or live their lives, but we can look at this that way as a judgment. You know, using judgment in our own plans, in our budgets for financial freedom. If we're not there, if we're leaving a job that we don't like, I think it applies into a lot of areas in our lives. How we handle raising our children. You know, I'm incredibly thankful that these two right here don't exercise the other side of judgment on me very much. Okay, we got a message. So just wanted to highlight that point. I know we've been having a lot of fun, but I want to challenge you, everybody out there, to look at inward to yourself of things that you could ask yourself, would you rather? And talk about those decisions and why you came to them and how you feel that you're going to be able to execute them. And I will tell you personally for myself that if any veterans out there, if you're having trouble figuring that out, reach out to me. I will help you find that out. Because if not me, then who? So let's go to that question, buddy.
Okay,
What
was would you rather have a fairy or a dragon as a sidekick?
Ooh. Can the fairy grant wishes or do things? Or is she just a teeny little, like, semi-good-looking woman that flies off the handles every time I talk to another
Hey,
female?
who said the fairy had to be a woman?
I mean, it doesn't, really.
I would have a dragon.
I would have a dragon too.
You'd have a dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
How much would that dragon eat, do you think? How much food do you think a dragon would eat? Do we have to feed this dragon? What do I feed it? What do I feed a fairy?
They
Is
never
she
said it
on her
had to
own?
be a big
Do I have to
dragon.
add her to my insurance policy? There's so many questions out there.
Okay,
All right,
so-
do we have any more?
Yeah, we
I
have
think
more.
we have a whole lot more. So everybody out there watching, what time is it right now? Use the mouse to go up top.
1:16.
1:16. Everybody out there, I want to say thank you for inputting your would you rather's, talking about judgment with us and how we can utilize that, the character strength judgment. I want to talk a little bit about the character strengths challenge. So as we've been doing here, we've been having fun using a little bit of this sheet to ask would you rather questions and then getting some user input from the crowd here. But you can go, like I said, you can go to Travis Manion Foundation's website and download the lesson plan at the bottom. It's got some discussion questions. And that's, you know, let's talk through those. So as we went through those decisions, you know, of would you rather, more so in the decisions to follow something. Let's go there, because this is an important one. Why is it important to understand different sides of the story when making a decision? Kellen, why do you think it's important to hear both sides of something?
If you, let's say, like, somebody had like an argument,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody said, like, they stole my Lucky Charms, and the other person was like, and you're like, oh no, that's horrible.
Sure.
And then, so they should go to prison, and then, and if you don't know, like, why the other person did it,
Or if they did it, if they in fact actually did it in the first place.
yeah, and
You can make false judgment. Yeah, I think that's a great response, and I think everyone should go to jail for stealing Lucky Charms cereal.
I hate Lucky Charms.
you're nasty.
We'll edit that part. So I think it is important. It's important to make sure you're making the right decision. I think we're in a very yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate we can't edit life either in that regard too. So having all the facts and using it to make an unbiased decision is really important. There's a lot of things going on right now. Facebook and social media has made it easy for us to share information like never before. And we are getting sources from all over the place. We're getting opinion pieces and everything. And I know I've caught myself in a lot of experiences where, losing my thought here, where I posted something without seeing the other side of it, or finding out, both opposing views, or looking into the facts. And, it was always like oh man, if I had just taken the time to vet that source or dive a little deeper into it. So I challenge everybody out there to do the same. When you're ready to post something, ready to make a decision on something, does it fit in your values? Does it fit in the values of the people that you associate with? And what is ultimately going to be the benefit or outcome from that one? So do we have any more?
Yeah,
Let's see. We got a whole bunch.
There's
Cereal and eggs. All right. Now we're just doing. You guys, you're at the table. We're doing Spitfire round. Okay. I'm just gonna go through these. You're gonna just, both of you, give out your answers. Would you rather live at the mountains or at the beach?
Mountains.
Would you rather be invisible or able to hear people's thoughts?
Invisible.
My reader.
Would you rather Would you rather find the Elder Wand or buy a wand at Ollivander's? Sorry, Elizabeth, don't know what that means. Would you rather eat sushi or a hamburger?
Sushi.
Hamburger.
Oof.
Hamburger.
Would you rather be happy or wealthy?
Happy.
That's what I like to hear.
Happy.
Would you rather be an average person in the present or a king of a large country 2,500 years ago? Would you rather be an average person in the present or a king of a large? Okay. Ooh, Fruity Pebbles for life. Yeah, Lindsay. Would you rather be able to run or run a mile a minute or fly?
Fly.
Mile a minute.
Would you rather live in snowy Alaska or the Mojave Desert? Asking for a friend.
Alaska.
Oh, that's good.
Dragon. Okay. Would you rather eat Chick-fil-A sandwich or Popeye's chicken sandwich? I don't know.
Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A all the
Popeyes.
way.
Popeye.
Chick-fil-A till we die.
No.
Let's see. Keep going.
There's mountain or beach. Oh yeah.
Eggs and bacon or just eggs? Heather, get out of here. Is there anything else other than bacon and eggs? I didn't think eggs really existed without the two. Would you rather be in quarantine for 30 days or get $1,200? Would you rather be in quarantine for 30 days or get $1,200? Ooh, man. Depends on what I have access to in quarantine.
I would do quarantine.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Wait,
Yeah.
can you not quarantine if you get $1,200?
That's a good question.
Would the coronavirus end?
That's a good question.
Like people just push you out the door.
They just push you out the door. That's it. All right. So, so another discussion question we have is it tough for you to make decisions in your life?
Depends on what decision.
Okay. So I you know what is not tough of a decision, which is kind of cool, is the decision for you of what to wear to school is not tough. Why?
We have
Because you've got a uniform.
And isolation.
Yeah, well, as of right now, yeah, your uniform is pajamas, but you have, yeah, you have a uniform, and you know, so that makes it easy to make a decision about that. But you know, in being a child, the harder decisions are, you know, you deal with are the friends you follow. What?
We have 2 more.
2 more questions? Cool. Yeah, we'll get back to them. The bigger decisions and judgment calls you guys have to make are about your friends and about what they say. You know, do you see yourself having to make judgments or call decisions that differ from your friends groups?
Yeah.
Or yeah? And why? Why would you say
Because
that?
some of my friends are like, do like the dumbest things.
Okay.
Like, and it's like,
Or they say a lot of mean stuff.
They say a lot of mean stuff? Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah, it's good to distance yourself from that, just because it's uncalled. You know, it's not necessary, and that's tough to make a decision. You know, especially you guys are young. As you continue through school, that judgment call is going to have to be made time and time again with the amount of people. As cliques continue to start to form in schools, and you know, and unfortunately, as we become even more judgmental on the other side of judgment, not as a character's strength. So it's equally important to continue to use more judgment in your life. And what would you say you look towards? You know, when you have to make a decision, what helps you? Who helps you? Like, who do you look
I
for?
try and look for like, what's the best thing to do.
Okay. So a little self-reflection. Yeah, that's good to do. Anything like that you've learned, you know, like you go to F3 with me, you know, and you see kind of the values and stuff that we do through F3, you know, which is, and you're in Cub Scouts. Do being a part of those organizations and the codes and of honor and respect, do those help kind of shape the judgments that you make? And that's great. It's really great. And, you know, through these guys, you know, I've been a Character Does Matter mentor for about 2 years now, and also an Operation Legacy Project leader. And these are my 2 sidekicks on my Op Legacy projects. We do a lot of capital city trash cleanups, and these are my rock stars right here. And I couldn't be happier with them. One thing I did forget to do, I forgot to introduce myself. I think you saw my name in the comments, but my name is Bryce Mahoney. I am a U.S. Army veteran, and like I said, I've been a Character Does Matter mentor for a couple years and an Op Legacy Project leader as well, and I love Travis Manion Foundation and their mission, and I fully embrace the if not me, then who mindset. So I thank you for joining us here today to talk about judgment, and I want to say thank you to my 2 co-hosts here, Haven and Kellen. Co-hosts or game show hosts. Game show contestants. Wanted to end with the character strength challenge. So I want to challenge each of you out there to come up with a list of would you rathers and just do a simple recording, a video of them. And don't tell me that you can't, because I'm sure all of you watching out there have smartphones and you can record it just like we're doing now. And you can either post it to your own social medias or send it to Travis Manion Foundation's social media accounts with the hashtag Character Isn't Canceled. I would love to see everybody's interpretation of the Would You Rather. I think it just continues to create momentum and a lot of fun for all of us. So get those videos out there. And if you haven't gotten one yet, we've developed a Character Does Matter bingo card. So as you follow along with the lessons, you can block off your bingo card blocks. And you know what? To have a full bingo card, well, that just shows that you're constantly working on your character development, and that's pretty sweet. So again, thank you from me, my family, and Travis Manion Foundation. And remember, for each and every one of you out there, let's try to embrace the mindset of if not me, then who. Have a great day, everybody.
Surf's up.